Hello. Hello everyone. I was trying to sort out my makeup. I think it's looking better now. I looked a bit ashy and I wasn't sure about this lipstick. I love this lipstick. I love the color of this lipstick. But every time I put it on by itself, I find myself thinking that I think the contouring will help. Probably made up my mind that that's what looks better, but yeah, it does look better to me, and if it looks better to me, then it's gonna look better to you guys and to everyone else. And yeah, I do look like a certain kind of dark goddess, don't I? With black, you know, and the hair. This part needs to be a bit flattened. Okay. Okay. Today I want to talk about the video. This video will be about. I wanted to talk about the realizations I had about smiling this morning while I was taking my walk, and how, for me, smiling is what makes me feel good instantly. I find that when I smile, it just transforms. It just settles in my body, and then I feel good instantly. So smiling has been very, I found out that smiling for me is very transformational instantly. It makes me feel good instantly in my body. And I'm going to be doing that more and more. I do like putting on makeup, but my smile is going to be the most important makeup I'm going to be applying from now on, because I want to feel good, because I want to live an enjoyable life. I want to create an enjoyable life. I want my manifestations to come to me easily and fulfillingly. And I know that feeling good is an instrumental part of that. So if smiling makes me feel good, then hey, that's what I'm going to be doing. But before we go further into this video, before I forget, let's acknowledge ourselves as creator beings who came forth into this physical 3D human experience to experience pure joy and experience the unfolding of our thoughts and how they finally become manifested into 3D form. And beyond that, and to see how consciousness moves beyond beyond itself. We chose to be here in this time and space reality. We created all the other illusions, the illusion of time and space, and the illusion of fear and shame, and all the other things, contrast and amnesia, the amnesia that was necessary for us to forget that we were non-physical beings in order for us to be able to fully immerse ourselves into this human experience. So there are no victims. Everything that we are experiencing now, we are choosing whether we are doing it consciously or unconsciously. So it's very important that we know that, and we continue to acknowledge ourselves as creator beings, continue to know who we are, continue to know what we are and where we came forth, so that we continually imprint our physical bodies and our consciousness with that knowledge that we can be or do or have whatever we want, because we are creators. We are not victims of any system or of anybody else. We created it all. All right. Okay. So yes, I wanted to talk about the power of smiling as I have been experiencing it. But then just now I had this other realization about playfulness, while creating. So listening to this Abraham Hicks video, and there was this lady who just playfully said she wanted $20,000, and within 2 weeks she received a letter from a job that she had like 20 years ago, and telling her that you used to work for us 20 years ago, and you have some money in your pension, and we'll give you the option of um, receiving it as a lump sum. And she received $22,000 in 2 weeks, simply by asking for it, being playful about it, relaxing about it. She didn't have any anxiety about it. It was like easy and fun, and yeah, it was mainly playful. And while I was listening to this video, I was thinking about myself and how I find myself often trying to control the process of hurrying up my desires, and also of conjuring up a feeling of anxiety, because that's what I'm used to. I'm used to feeling anxious about my desires, and I worry that I'm not gonna get it, I'm not gonna have it, and it makes me work too hard. It makes me try too hard, by constantly looking for things to do, like constantly looking for uh, exercises, personal development exercises that are suggested by Abraham Hicks or other people. All this trying too hard, because I don't trust that I can just relax, and I can just know that the thing that I've asked for is coming. And in being playful and seeing it as a game, that's what's going to make it come faster. Because, okay, not because, let me just stop there and say, we have to understand that we came forth to this pretty physical world to play a game. We didn't come down here to bash our heads against the wall, to be in struggle and in constant anxiety and worrying about whether we're going to get what we're going to get. Because, of course, we are gods, and we create easily. And the whole experience of coming down to this 3D world was to slow down the process of our creation, was to slow down our creative processes, so we can experience the unfolding of our thoughts and our desires, and enjoy it until it becomes a physical 3D manifested reality. So all the other elements that we put into the mix, which is contrast, and shame and fear, all those are illusions that we added into the mix to make this game seem more real to us. But nonetheless, it's still a game. And when we treat it as such, and we understand that there are no stakes, it's like when you're playing a game of Monopoly. It's not real money. It's not real money. It's also like when you're watching a movie. You're watching the movie, you get emotional, you get involved. Well, I do actually. I get really involved in the movie. I get emotional. Sometimes I even cry. But I know that it's not real. I'm just enjoying the movie. I know that it's not real. Um, the same thing with playing a game of Monopoly. You have this money, you have these properties and all that. You're immersed in this game. You're immersed in the game, and you even get emotional. But it's not. You know that it's not real. So it's the same way with life. We have been brainwashed to think that there are stakes, and that we lose stuff, and that that there's anything to lose. Yeah, we've been brainwashed to think that there's something to lose. And as long as we think that, it takes us out of this gamesmanship. It takes us out of this gamesmanship energy or mentality, and it makes us hustle and fret and worry and be anxious, and we become really really serious about, almost vindictive and not vindictive, the word is indignant about what we want. Like, I have to have this, I have to have this, and then we end up hurting ourselves and hurt all the people around us. And even though sometimes that does happen, that you're going to hurt people around you, but because that's just part of life. But the more we can loosen up and enjoy the game of life, it becomes easier. And I want to use my own experience, um, and try to, and I want to try to use this video that I'm doing as a way to insert myself. Is it insert? To insert or embody myself into this game of life, because I don't want to be, I don't want to be hustling again. I'm tired of being, I know that's an upstream statement. I'm tired of swimming upstream. That's number one. Number two, I wanna enjoy life. I think that's the be all and the end of it. I just want to enjoy life, and I don't want to enjoy it when I have what I say I want. I want to enjoy it as I am getting to the thing that I say I want. I want to enjoy it in every moment. So I don't want to be anxious anymore about anything, because that's what I was doing in the past, and it hasn't helped me that much. I know I can do better. I know I can be better. So that's what we are going to be exploring in this video. I wrote something down here because when the realization came to me, I just wrote it down so I don't forget. I said, stop trying to control the process and stop conjuring up the need to feel anxious about. Oh, I didn't finish that. Anxious about your desire, I guess. That's what I wanted to write. See it as a game you're playing. Remove all stakes and know that whatever happens, it will be glorious. Be playful about it. Remove resistance to playfulness. Yeah. Like right now that I'm desiring to have my Venusian themed living room. The way I can be playful about it. Sometimes I find myself feeling, getting anxious and thinking, what if it doesn't happen? Where am I going to get, the stuff from? Where am I going to get the money from? And I find myself needing to try too hard to focus and not seeing it as a game. So how can I see this as a game? I know intellectually what it means to remove all the stakes, and I think that's the main thing about being playful, and I think that's what I have to explore and how to do. I have to know that whatever outcome I experience, it's going to be glorious. See it as a game. See it as a game. When something is as a game, like you're definitely not worried. Definitely not worried about anything. I can relax and imagine all the items I want in my living room with ease, without this energy of can I have this? Can I really have this? You know, that's the energy that I want to remove. I want to yeah, that's the energy I want to yeah, that's the energy I want to remove. I want to be playful about it. I want to see it as a game. I used to play a lot when I was when I was young. I mean, I was that kid that would play hopscotch and all the games we played in the sand until twilight, and then everybody will everybody's parent will kind of call out to them and and ask them to go take a shower, and I'll be the only one left on the on the in the middle of the street, still waiting for the kids to take a shower and come back out. You know, I I was very playful, and then I guess that yeah, it was drummed out of me because apparently in this physical 3D world, um, growing up, when you're growing up, you can't be playful. Isn't it funny that the very thing that we still need to retain to to manifest and to enjoy life is the very thing that gets drummed out of us when we're young. You know, yeah, but seeing it as a game, just being relaxed about it, that's the main thing. Being relaxed about it, see it as a game. If it were a game, what would I be doing? I would be, yeah, I would just be imagining all the things that I want in my living room, and I would imagine them easily, and I would enjoy imagining them because there'll be no you know, there'll be no hustle energy or trying to hard energy. I will easily sell all of my items, my furniture, that which I will be doing without any worry that I might have visitors and they will come and see my empty living room. Might not be empty, but yeah, I'll be doing it without a care, without any care in the world that anything bad is going to happen, because I know that it's just all a game. It's just I have a taste for it. I don't need to. I don't need to have this living room, but I want it. I just want it just because I just want it because it's gonna make me feel good. That's not something that I need, or I just have a taste for it, and I want to be playful about it. I want to remove my resistance to playfulness, because I have been. That's one of the main things that has been drummed out of me. I was too play. Oh, I was not too. I was very playful, um, and I was teased about it a lot because I didn't really get why people got so angry about certain things. I didn't even understand why people. I still don't understand why people get angry about certain things. I do get angry about certain things, but I guess they also don't know why I get angry. But I still don't know why people get their knickers in a twist about certain things. To me, it's like, and I guess in the community that I grew up in, they, because of their own fears and because of their own upbringing, they thought, we have to drum this out of her because she's never going to grow up, and she needs to be a little bit more serious. But yeah, I want to be playful about. I want to use this experience as a way to get my playfulness back. To get the playfulness of life back. To be in a life experience where it's play, and fun and lightheartedness and carefreeness carefreeness, lightheartedness, lightheartedness, um, lightheartedness, playfulness, carefreeness, what else? Fun, fun, yeah, fun. Mm, it's about letting go of the illusion of control. That I have any control. Well, I have control over my thoughts, but letting go of trying to control the process because I am fearful that I might not have what I want. And just trusting, more than trust, just knowing that I'm going to have it and being playful about it. Just being, just being playful. Right. Right. I forgot to relate this to the feminine principle of creation. I almost forgot about that. Yeah, we do know that the feminine principle of creation is like being in love with all that is, and this is also a part of being playful because when you're in love with all that is, you don't really care about what happens to you because you know that whatever happens, it's gonna be good, no matter how painful it is. If it's gonna be painful, you're gonna be good, and that's a very it's a very powerful place to be because now you said you've said to yourself, I I'm not scared. That's when you really remove the ceiling and the floor of fear. When you say, I don't I'm in love with all that is, and no matter what happens to me, as I live this life, it's all going to be good. It always is. It's always good. So you have no there are no you have no resistance. Yeah, that's what removes resistance. You have no resistance to anything happening to you. You're not trying to close doors and avoid pathways because you're already thinking, if I do this, this is what's going to happen. If I don't do this, if I do this, this is what's going to happen, or this is what might happen, or if I don't do this, this is what might happen. No, you're open to doing everything that you feel like, everything you feel good or feel inspired to do. You you feel good about doing it because you know that whatever happens, it's going to be good. That's yeah, that's true fearlessness, and it's in it's expressed in loving being a being that loves everything. Having unconditional love. That's having unconditional love with the universe. having unconditional love with the with how the universe works, having unconditional love with how the process of creation works. That's what it is, being in unconditional love. Being in unconditional, yeah. See, it doesn't matter what happens. So feeling good about, and also feeling good about all that is. Feeling good about all that is also comes from this loving, being in unconditional love with all that is. Because when you are open to, when you understand the process of creation and understand that um, anything goes, then you feel good about any and everything, because you know that that's just how creation works. It's nothing personal, and you it's nothing personal, but it's also personal because everything is of value to you. You begin to see um, the process of creation as a process that brings you value at every point and with every experience. Uh, being in knowing and pure expectation. Yeah, I think this is where being playful comes in. Being in knowing, when you know that you're going to get what you're going to get, and this is just a game. It's just a game of consciousness. And it's a game of, yeah, it's a game, it's mainly a game of consciousness. And you know that it's not always what you want specifically. You might even get something better than that. You can only see as far, let me see, I can only see as far as my mind takes me right now, because I'm looking at the physical world mainly, and I'm only seeing as far as I'm using that as a basis, which is not really the good way to think about the future. But I'm using that as a basis to determine what kind of living room I want. I could have something. I could have something completely different, which is even much more enjoyable to me and much more fulfilling to me. But I don't have the capacity to see that yet. But the universe does. So when you're in pure knowing and pure expectation that your desire is already done, then I don't worry about getting exactly what I ask for. Let me put that there. Not worrying about getting exactly what I ask. Oh, okay. Yeah, knowing that, yeah, it's not about it's not always about getting exactly what I asked for. It's about getting what is going to fulfill fulfill the feeling that I want to get. I want to feel good. I want to feel the reason why I want that Venetian, the reason why I want my living room. Yeah, we do that. We do hit our weaves like this. It's when it's scratching and you don't really want to, mess up your hair. It's vanity, but hey, it is what it is. Um, it's understanding that it's not about getting exactly what I asked for. It's about the universe fulfilling the feeling that I want to have. And I might get something better than than what I asked for, as long as it goes to fulfill the feeling. So, what do I want to feel? Why do I want this Venusian themed living room? I want to be wowed. I want to be wowed when I enter my living room. I've always said that I want to be wowed. I want to feel like I've entered in another world. I've entered a world of love, of fantasy, of uh, luxury, and all that makes me feel. How does that make me feel? Makes me feel like I am in an alternate reality. I want to feel love. Love is what it is. I want to, yeah. I want to feel. I want to feel in love. I want to feel. I want to feel love when I enter my living room. I want to feel serenity. Serenity. I want to feel serenity. I want to feel. I want to feel. I wanted to say pride, but pride is not. It's not really pride. It's. I want to feel love. I want to feel. I want to feel sexy. Sexy, yeah, sexy, sexy. What's the feeling of feeling sexy? Sensual. I want to feel sensual, like a Greek goddess. All these fantasies that I have of being a Greek goddess. I want to feel like I'm in an alternate reality when I come into my. And what's the feeling of that? It's love. It's love. It's sensuality, passion, excitement. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, playfulness. Yeah, is part of yeah. Playfulness comes on the. I'm gonna do this afterwards. Trying to be in the feeling of, be in the feeling of, be in the feeling of, of my new living room. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I was talking about playfulness. Yeah, playfulness comes under, it comes under knowing and expectation. Because once you know that you're gonna get whatever it is that you want. It's not. It might not be exactly what you want, but it might be even better than that. As long as you feel, as long as you get the feeling that you want, you know, you become playful about it. You can see it as a game. It's just a game, but they're not, with no stakes. Uh, okay, right. I am going to end this video here. I hope you got something out of it, and I hope you also apply this process of being playful about your wants, and try to have a feeling for whenever you're trying too hard. Because before I started this video, I was like, I really, sank into my body, and I could feel myself wanting to try too hard, and then I, just stopped. Yeah, so try doing that. Try noticing whenever you're trying too hard, whenever you're wanting to control the process or drive the process by, meditating, doing extra meditations or extra scripting, extra journaling, and uh, all this extra work that, we as creators and as people who are in this personal development spiritual world, we are masters of doing all these processes. But sometimes doing all these processes can go against us because it's a function of anxiety. It's a function of trying too hard and trying to drive the process. It's almost like we're saying, I have to take charge. I have to take charge and do this and do this and do this and do this and be in charge of every single thing that's gonna happen until I get what I want. It doesn't work like that. There are many things that are happening right now in my field that are unknown to me, that are happening in the spiritual field, and so it is with you. Your desire has been given to you already. It already exists in another realm, and it is in just knowing that it is ours and being entitled, actually being entitled, knowing that it's mine, it's inevitable. Having that kind of stance, this is inevitable, just because I want it. That's it. I don't have to prove anything to anyone. I don't have to defend it. I don't have to defend myself. I don't have to jump through hoops or anything. I want it, and I have it. That's it. And yeah, taking that kind of stance is what allows you to be playful about it, because you just know you're not fearful about anything. You know that whatever happens, it's gonna be good. Whatever happens, it's gonna be a learning experience, and there's no shame, there is no fear, there's nothing. There's just you and your desire. That's it. So it's been fun. It's been a bit solemn. Because I'm thinking as I'm talking to you guys. So, but that's how I do all of my videos anyway. I am kind of channeling. I didn't channel that much in this video. I was more in my head rather than allowing the divine thoughts to come through me. But yeah, I'm gonna go now. Feel the things, feel the feelings that I want to feel when I am in my living room, because I haven't really done that. I haven't really sat down and thought about what I want to feel. All I know is that I want to be wild. That's all I was saying since from the beginning. Since from the beginning, this desire got ripe in me. That's what I was saying. Like, I just want to be wild. I want to be I want to have a living room that looks like an alternate reality. That looks like when I've come from the outside into my living room, I look like I've entered another reality. I want to be wowed by it. I want to be like transported almost. Yeah. And I am going to find the feeling of that. All right. Okay. Bye bye, guys. I might make another video afterwards. So have a great morning, still afternoon, or morning, or night, wherever you are. And I will see you again soon. Bye bye. Keep smiling. Keep being happy. Keep feeling good. Keep being in alignment with your thoughts, and be okay with loving all. Be okay with loving all that is, because we are creator beings and we understand that this is the process of creation. So, adios.